Hello everybody, my name is Chris Shvets, and in BCC I'm responsible for BI area, especially from Business Intelligence Development Center. So today I'll be talking about the Development Center. At first I'll tell you who are our customers and what's their profile. Then I'll move to our proposition, to details of the proposition. Then I'll underline the benefits for customers we can bring to them. And at the end, I'll sum up with our experience in BI area in making projects and servicing BI area. Okay, let's start. So who are our customers? This is quite a broad portfolio. The first group is the companies that have perhaps not so much development, but want to outsource their perpetual maintenance jobs, usually the ETL jobs, monitoring and servicing. So just loading data, supervising the loading, reloading, and so on. The second group are the companies that have constant BI development needs, usually not large developments, as this would be governed by projects, but a lot of small projects, usually governed by service tickets. The third group would be the companies with sporadic needs for quick BI, BW specialist knowledge. So with peaks in their requirements, we can fulfill their peaks in resources requirements. The other group are the companies that want to make some BI extensions, BI ABAP, especially for BI, or use or extend our home main products, BCC products from a BCC Extra portfolio. The last group, of course, but not least, is the group that want to implement full-size BI projects. We are doing such BI projects as well, and a lot of them can be done remotely as well. As for our areas of knowledge, it's almost the full business intelligence SAP portfolio, from the classical business warehouse, data warehouse, through modern SAP HANA solutions based on SAP HANA views, creating views, connecting the views with other tools, with ERP system, with business object, BI portfolio, through planning tools, from the oldest ones such as business planning and simulation, BW integrated planning, to the newest one, SAP business planning and consolidation from business object portfolio. We are also supporting our customers with servicing and implementing and choosing sometimes, because it's not obvious in this case, SAP Business Objects BI reporting products for BI portfolio. We are supporting consolidation tool requirements. So the old one, business consolidation BCS, SAP BCS, and SAP BPC, business planning and consolidation as well. Of course, we know not only the classical SAP business warehouse ETL tools, but also the more modern ones from SAP Business Objects portfolio, SAP Business Object Data Services and Quality Services. We are also making and supporting projects of creation business warehouses based on third-party databases such as Oracle or Microsoft, and so we have a lot of certificates in these all areas. And to sum up, we have now more than 15 BI certified consultants. Some of them have more than 2 SAP certificates. We have more than 40 full implementation business intelligence project references, And as a company, we have SAP BW Strategic Enterprise Management Expert status. So to show you our proposition, the first is just servicing perpetual activities, just doing perpetual activities, just like monitoring automatic ETL jobs, extraction transaction loading jobs, or manually scheduling or starting these ETL jobs, removal of not needed data, cleaning PSA or log tables, data compression and aggregate rolling up tasks, of course other correction task or testing of data loading, and of course proposing optimization to customer systems. So this is just like the maintenance. It's mostly suited to customers. They don't want to invest in their own employees administering BW, but they want to outsource these tasks to somebody else, for example to BCC. We're also supporting ad hoc activities, so we can process ad hoc requests through issue processing with given SLA, with service application, just like HPSM Service Manager, or we can do small development projects, often based on the optimization we have proposed before. So this can be in any small development projects, just like implementing new data areas, implementing new tools, optimizing ETL processes, implementing extension to SAP BW, and many others. And such small projects are usually, but not only, governed with the use of issuing tickets and tickets solution. But of course, we are doing also full-size projects. Sometimes it's a real project with project management from BCC side, and sometimes as bundle leasing, just providing our customers with well-trained people who can solve their problems and can conduct projects tasks for them. And of course, this projects are in various areas. It can be just simple warehousing, but it can be building of cockpits, planning projects, sometimes BI with CRM integration, sometimes BI with HR integration, for example, appraisal solutions. And we, as I said, we mostly use SAP tools, but sometimes also integrate SAP tools with external databases, external data warehouses. So the main benefit for the customer from our services is a good mix of cost, effectiveness, and quality. As we have several clients and we are working for several projects at the same time, we can keep our BI consultants constantly in touch with BI state-of-the-art knowledge. We have internal training, certification, knowledge exchange, and consultants take part in various projects, so they don't burn out with time, they are not tired with one customer and always the same job. As we have a lot of know-how and we can bring a fresh look at your BI landscape, we can often propose optimization of our customer systems that help to maintain it healthy and to make reporting quicker and even more effective. We can flexibly adapt to peaks in our customer resource needs, so we can quickly react to their business needs, business requirements, by solving their issues, by giving them required resources. And usually, of course, we can also offer a cost reduction because our customers are paying for pure service. We are not paying for motivating, training, and maintaining our team. This is our job, and it's shared between various customers. So in costs side, one can expect also reduction. And once a year, usually BCC clients have proposed free of charge audit, which results in optimization proposals that can be beneficial both for our clients and for BCC as well, as our clients can have their system optimized and have good suggestions what to change. And for BCC, this can be, of course, additional job to be done. As I said, BCC is not only doing servicing projects and ad hoc tasks. We are also making products, our own home products. And in BI area, these examples are just I named here 3 products: EasyMap BI, EasyLoad BI, and Easy Input. The first is a tool to derive additional characteristics on the base of the existing one and mapping tables, and thus enriching the data with additional information. The EasyLoad BI is another very simple tool that allows business users to start data loads. It's extremely useful, for example, for financial people, business people, who after a financial closing can start BI loading from ERP side, for example. And Easy Input is just a general tool for connecting Excel with SAP and migrating data between Excel and SAP solutions. So I'll take a bit more about EasyMap BI and EasyLoad BI. EasyMap BI, as I said, allows enhancing data from various data sources in SAP Business Warehouse with additional information. This can be several additional characteristics in the data. For example, such characteristic as reporting position, useful when reporting and perhaps when comparing planned data with actual data. And what's important, this tool is designed for such derivation of additional data via mapping rules and via mapping tables. So if you need a mapping table to derive additional characteristic, the EasyMap BI is the tool you should use, because you can create the mapping table with just a few clicks with customization, not with ABAP programming. And when the end user had well customized mapping table, such as you see here, it's well designed from the security point of view. It uses additional authorization objects, and also it is designed for big companies that have additional several divisions that use, for example, different mapping rules, and these mapping rules can be entered very flexibly within SAP ILV grid interface that can be exported to Excel and imported from Excel as well. So that's very useful. It's also integrating itself with cost center groups. For example, with cost center, cost elements, and cost order groups. So the groups from controlling. So you don't need to move these groups from ERP to BW side to do mapping. You can use the groups, controlling groups directly in BI as if they were there. So it's a flexible and very powerful tool when you need to derive some new characteristics on the base of existing characteristics, and with the use of mapping tables, it allows generating these mapping tables via customization, and then using them and activating them. It's very flexible. The data can be time dependent or not time dependent, and so on. The other tool I wanted to talk to you about for a moment is EasyLoad.bi. It's a simple tool that integrated itself with ERP. So you can start it from ERP side. You can then the business user can select the process chain he wants to start. These are selected process chain for business users. It can be a subset of all of the business warehouse process chains, and it can be a selection without dates and with time selection as well. And then the end user gets the result where the process chain, the data is loaded to BW. He sees it and knows that he can directly report. As I said, it's extremely useful for financials people. After financial closing, they want directly to report often in BW. Often it's impossible because the data is refreshed according to schedule, and if you want to have additional data logged, it's very useful. The business user can. It's a tool to give the way for business user to log their data on request. And as we have a lot of project success stories of our service, we are publishing them on our website. So I invite you to go through our website and to read more about our BI, business intelligence experience, and the projects we have done, and the knowledge we have learned from them. And last but not least, our BI references. These are the major ones. We have, of course, a lot of small jobs. So not all of our BI customers are listed here, but the major ones are listed here. As I said, we have more than 40 full BI implementation projects, and we are constantly enhancing our knowledge and servicing our customers, and that's what we are offering to you as well. Thank you very much. From my side, it's the end. If you have any questions, you can ask them now as well.
Thank you.